What's going on, my lords and ladies? I am back for another stream this week, and yes, we are currently doing our weekly live streams during Saturday morning, at least on my end. And this schedule is not really final, but I find this schedule really convenient for me, especially since I am doing my test around Saturdays and also especially in the morning. So that's why I'm doing this kind of schedule so far, and I find it really working for me. So I hope everyone is really having a good year so far, and I believe that most of you guys already went back to your work or school. So I believe that everyone is having still this holiday blues where vacations really feels not enough. So I feel it too, especially when I get back in content creation. And it's okay, we are all in the same boat. So yeah, today we are going to update my old Simon build, not the new one, because I have released pretty much two videos already covering the new Simon, and that's every time I release a video about a build or something like pertaining to a certain boss like Simon, I always provide three builds in total. Most of the time there are four, but yeah, three three builds are more than enough for Clair Obscur because every build is so complex that you need to break it down. So it's kind of the video is kind of super long if I will just gonna make or include builds more than three. So yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy today's stream, and a lot of you, especially the followers of this channel, are still requesting me to update my old Simon build, which is really an easy thing to do in my opinion. My old video is about the old Simon is pretty much what do you call this? It's pretty much still working, if I may say. The only thing that it doesn't work there is the breaking death, and it's easy to adjust if you know what you're doing. But I guess people are still want to see an updated one, even with that minuscule or small changes, and they really want me to update the old Simon build. So here we are. It's kind of easy to optimize because of all of the latest pictos that we have currently. Even you can even one shot Simon with pretty easy stuff. But of course, we're not gonna be doing just one shot builds in the stream. Of course, I will try to replicate all of my builds, all of my old Simon builds, which is the Immortal Verso build. The second one is a one shot, and the third one, if I'm not mistaken, is a stun lock slow build, which is the top one on that video. So I will definitely update that one. Pretty much easy to do. So let's go to old Simon, but I believe that we need to make sure that this is an expert. There you go. Game difficulty is on expert. So let's go on Simon. So greet him with a bang. Okay, we're gonna be using Verso first to update my Immortal Verso build for Simon as the top 3 build. There are a lot of good things to explore on Verso, especially his new weapon, the Esquioso. It's not really better than Simoso per se, but of course, if you're gonna be fighting Simon, you don't have access to Simoso yet, right? So let's see here. Why am I like why am I heading on Versus draft? It's over here. Okay, sorry about that. It's still early in the morning. I'm still having my coffee as of the moment. And sorry if I sound like different today because I'm kind of like feeling under the weather because the weather here in the Philippines is so cold right now, and I'm having sore throats as of the moment, so it's kind of hard to to say stuff, but it's okay. I'm still enjoying this one. So Now let's head to Renoir's draft, not Verso's draft, okay? I hope everyone is having a good night or day at your end. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so Renoir's again. Renoir's draft is over here. So we will try to access Simon as fast as we can. Of course, Simon is already dead in here. So unfortunately, we can't see phase 1 already. But it's okay. It's still the same. Simon's phase 1 is dull anyways. Fast traveling to Golden Tree. Oh yeah, this is one of the best spots in Lumina as of the moment. So if you are really having a hard time getting Lumina, this is one of the best spots here, and you can check the channel. I've covered both the traditional and both the DLC farming bosses, and also the traditional farming spots for Lumina as of the moment. The best ones in 1.5.1. In short, in the latest DLC. So you can check that on the channel. So we here in the Abyss. This is Simon's home. Let me see here. Just took a sip of coffee because I need that energy, you know? Coffee runs through my veins. Sometimes I wonder if coffee runs through my veins really, because I'm having like 4 to 6 cups a day. Because I need to survive. Because I need to survive for content creation, and that's a lot of coffee. Camera angles here are pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of the old Resident Evil stuff. And we're gonna jump into the Abyss. Geronimo! Yeah, sometimes I wonder how the characters are surviving this kind of fall. Well, in Soulsborne, of course. In Soulsborne, there are a lot of huge drops in the Abyss, and this one is a reference on that one. If you're not aware, Sandfall, or the developers of this game, is really a fan of Souls-likes or the Soulsborne titles. So that's why you are seeing a lot of pairing in here. Well, also, oh, what's up, Alpha Seagull? What's up? Welcome back to the stream. How are you, my guy? How are you? Happy New Year again. And how are you? I hope you are having a good week so far. I'm trying to update my old Simon builds right now because people are like requesting it. I just released my new Simon video, but I'm gonna be releasing another strongest builds on Sunday. So I think my highest so far is 5.2 billion on Mael and 5.1 on CL. Of course, that's 75 damage multipliers. I mean on Twilight, because I haven't got the chance to reach 100% 100% Twilight multipliers yet. But I settled in 75 so far. But gladly, Mael did 5.2. I'm really excited with that one. Fall damage doesn't exist when you're epic. Yeah, yeah, cool. You know, in the Soulsborne titles that we all love, it's like the Abyss is, is all. This Abyss is also a reference on that one. I bet you know that already. Yeah, for those who doesn't know, going back to the topic, yes, the Abyss is really a reference to Dark Souls 1, especially with Artorias. So Simon here is kind of basically the Artorias of Dark Souls 1. So and Artorias also resides in the Abyss. Oh no, not Artorias. Artorias is in the arena, and the one in the Abyss is Manus, but the Abyss is a reference on Dark Souls 1. And then Sekiro like has this long fall as well. I forgot where did I find it. It's like from a cave. It's, if I remembered correctly, it is somewhere around the before you fight the great ape. And that's a lot. And Sandfall also did it as well here, the long jumps as usual. So yeah. Okay, so let's try to, as mentioned, we will be updating my immortal verso build. And of course, we don't have any access to Simoso yet if you are fighting Simon for the first time, of course. So our next best thing is the Esquioso. As mentioned, this is not better compared to Simoso perhaps or per se, because this weapon is will dropping your rank to D if you will gain on rank if you gain S rank. So that's the main problem here. So you will need to. I already tried this build like last week, but the main issue that I have in this one is every time you, because you have so many turns, what will happen here is the Verso's S rank will overflow. So it will always reach the D rank because we only need to like gain the Oriole buff if you guys remember, and Oriole buff doesn't stack. So that's the main issue here. So you're going to be seeing a lot of gradient, I mean perfection rank management later on. But yeah, but technically Verso here is, if I remember it correctly, hold on, let me see here. Fit check. Hello, Kiro. What's up? Happy New Year, my guy or gal. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you enjoy your time. So, okay. So, Verso here is... This is not yet optimized, so I'm going to be optimizing this later on. But basically, Verso here has the free aim generation build. Alright, so... I don't have any energizing shot in here, and that is a low blow. Of course, trigger happy will do. And let's see here. AP discount. Will I use AP in this one if I remember it correctly? I believe so. But I think it's not required. So let me see here. Free aim. There you go. Marking shots, accelerating shots. Happy New Year. Yep, same to you, man. Okay, so do we have music in here? Let me see here. Oh, we don't have the music yet here. I always do this when I record stuff. So yeah, as you can see, we are on expert, so people on expert can also use this guide regardless. Well, the difference is really minor if you're gonna ask me. But still, people needs those specifics. And also, going back to Esquioso, you're going to be receiving 30% increased damage after being revived, which is the main theme of this setup, because this is an undying Verso build. And also, gradient attacks deal 100% more damage. So yeah, I remember now, we are only using Verso's... I forgot the name though. It's been a while since I used this build. Yeah, we are using Angel's Eyes. Yeah. We're going to be using Angel's Eyes, of course, if we want to compensate for the turn loss without the Oriole buff. But in terms of Esquioso, I don't think that it's really needed. But of course, that's where optimizations comes in. So let's see here. Adjusting shots, of course. He's already... That's a lot of speed. 4,200. That's really a lot of speed. Do we have charging critical in here? There you go. And also critical burn. Let me see the build here. 472 is more than enough, I guess. It's not really optimized for... But I'm not saying that you need 472 to beat this guy. You can definitely beat this guy like around 200, like around 150. Will this skip phase 2? We are dealing... We are dealing with regular Simon, by the way. If you are referring to the new Simon, Akechi, welcome to the stream, by the way. We are actually optimizing the old Simon, not the new one, because the new one I already released like 3 builds already, and there is no way to skip phase 2 on that turn. So Simon here is pretty dead, so we are going to see, like, oh, not just old. You can't really skip phase 2 in Oh, you mean you mean the Gomaj phase? Of course. We can definitely skip because of the longer break here. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, indeed. You can definitely skip phase 2. You are referring to the Gumaj thing. So yeah. There you go. Simon can't really Gumaj you because he's still stunned. Because of this super duper Picto over here, the longer break. You're gonna see here in a sec. Hold on. Greater Rush. Do I need damage in here? I don't need Clair's that, of course. So let me optimize my build in here. Auto that. Yeah, of course. Burning shots, charging attack, charging burn, charging critical. Cheater. Do I have Revive Paradox in here? Yes, indeed. Charging mark, combo attack 3. Yes, indeed. We need that for faster gradient charge. He is going to fight solo, by the way. So we need the solo Pictos, of course. Double burn is not really required in here. Mark is not really needed, I guess. It's a quality of life, of course. You're gonna be shooting a lot of or gaining AP from here from free aim shots, but we can live without that. Energizing burn, energizing rush, a shell, of course, those are needed. Start, I guess will do for now. Energy Master, First Strike, Inverted Affinity. I don't think I need this one because Verso's gonna die anyway. Yeah, we don't need the 50% damage increase. This, yeah, we need damage per se, but we can live without this one. Greater Rushes, of course, and Powerful, of course. Auto Powerful. Well, we can just use the powerful shots. Marking shots, Revive Paradox is required. Rewarding Mark, of course. Shielding Tint is not required. Second Chance. The second chance needs to be in this one? I don't think so. Because we are going to be relying on the Orioles buff. Trigger Happy is, of course, needed. And this one, Survivor is not also needed. Trigger Happy, yes, of course. We're not going to be using AP discount anyway, so let me see. Solo over here. There you go. Accelerating Last Dance, Empowering Last Stand, and Solo Fighter, of course. So this will compensate for the inverted affinity loss. Accelerating Last Stand, Empowering Last Stand. Do I have Auto Rush in here? Because we don't need that anymore. If that's the case. Oh, we don't have one, of course. So we need Auto Powerful, of course. Excuse me. Sorry about my voice. I'm really kind of feeling sick right now, but it's okay. Greater Defenseless will do as well. Greater Powerful. So, of course, we're going to be needing Exposing Attack. Greater Slow, of course. That's pretty cool. Greater Powerful, and also we're going to be like... Yeah, I can definitely like pump Verso's damage, and then but it will result to one shot anyway, so it's not really the thing here. It's about like surviving the attacks without really the need of parrying stuff. That's the idea of the first build. Stay mark 20. This one, I guess for another AP generation. Okay, sure. Stun boost is not needed. We're not gonna be stunning this guy. Warming up, of course. Hmm. Do I need warming up? Okay, yeah, let's retain warming up for just 25% more. Yeah, there are a lot of damage pictos in here that we are ditching. But of course, I am looking for the exposing attack. Where is the exposing attack? Of course, a status effect or debuff perhaps. There you go. Slowing attack and then exposing attack. That will do. 434 is still a lot. Not saying that you can only do this in 434, but this is a very comfy. This is already a very comfy strategy, and a lot of you are like, looking for that kind of strategy. Energizing, powerful, looks pretty cool. Let me do here a quick rundown of if I miss something. Of course, breaking death is definitely. Oh, no, 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 no. We're not supposed to break Simon because we're only gonna be breaking him before phase 2. So to skip Gomaj. We're not gonna be using breaking death in here. Burn affinity for damage. 450 is more than enough, I guess. Burning mark. We're not gonna be using this one again. So let's see here. Charging burn, charging critical, charging mark, critical burn, of course. Oh, I need to adjust my attributes. We don't have something from to might. Let me reset Verso's skill first. There you go. And then let's try to optimize her critical hit rate. 39% with his current picto. Let me see here. We don't need this kind of speed anyway because Simon's is so slow as hell, especially in NG. So, hey, what's up, Gold? Hey, what's up, Golden? Happy New Year, my guy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you? I hope you are enjoying your New Year so far and also your day. Okay, so going back, we need as much as critical hit as we can. Critical rate, where are you? Augmented counter, we don't need that. Augmented first strike, it will do, but charging critical will do, of course. Let me see here. Quick break is the ideal setup in here, of course. So yeah, there you go. That's critical rate 75% already. So if you do have critical burn, of course, you're going to be hitting 100% already. And our speed is at 3,200 only. Well, okay, so that's kind of low. Well, that's still high, to be honest, if you're going to be fighting the old Simon. But of course, I want to be faster. So, thanks, I'm good. How are you? Oh, yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I am just feeling under the weather because the weather here in my country is kind of cold. And my tolerance against like sudden change of temperatures are pretty low. And most of the time I'm getting sick every time that happens. And now I'm having like a sore throat as of the moment as we speak. So I'm trying to get by. But pretty much okay and enjoying the stream so far. Hey Benjamin, what's up? What's up? How are you? How are you? Welcome to the stream and Happy New Year. I hope you are enjoying your day or night at your end. Hello there, JRPG Samurai. Just call me Samurai. Another live test against OG Simon. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, because a lot of people, the reason why I'm doing this right now is a lot of people are still requesting me to update my old Simon build. Even if Breaking Dead is the only thing that is being adjusted there, technically all of those builds are working. So, but yeah, people still want to update. People still want to see an updated one. So yeah, here we are. I'm glad channels like yours exist to help amateur JRPGs like me. It's What's your country? Hello, Josul. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm live in the Philippines. If you can tell with my accent, not really good at English. So that's that. That explains my in depth, my lack of fluency, if that makes sense. Yes, it was cold where I live, but it has been warming up recently. Pretty cold, Golden. Yeah, that's why I do have my coffee in here. Everyone loves coffee in here. Who loves coffee in here? I am a coffee addict, guys. It's like I'm getting like 6 cups a day for content creation. Most of the time, I'm only getting like 2 hours of sleep, anyways. So that's the reason why coffee runs through my veins. and that's the hard truth in there. Okay, so we don't need that much of a speed, but 3,200 is kind of like low in my opinion. Shortcut? Yeah, quick break, speed. Let me check speed in here. Happy New Year. My advice: if you want something you never had, you gotta do things you never done to gain something. No, you do something new. That's my yeah, pretty cool, Benjamin. Thank you for sharing. Yes, as I say, or like I always say to myself, if you want to do something new, you need to let go of something because you can't really expand your capacity at this point. Like for example, your working capacity, your studying capacity, all kind of stuff. So if you want to like learn something new this year, you need to let go of something, especially of bad habits, like vices and stuff. And you're gonna be surprised, especially doom scrolling, guys. I am so against doom scrolling. I don't really go on social media, but I always go there only if I'm gonna be posting stuff. That's the hard truth. I mean, it's kind of hard it's kind of hard to be anti doom scrolling, especially if my work revolves around that, right? Especially on YouTube. It's so easy to be distracted, guys, in you on YouTube. But if you guys want to have the best time of the year or if you want to improve your life, then I suggest like avoid doom scrolling. It's kind of killing us, not just me. And of course, I've been over it, but sometimes there are tendency that oh, I forgot that this stream is about Clair Obscur, right? Not self-productivity or self-improvement. Sorry about that, guys. I got distracted. Isn't that hairstyle available for Monaco? Yes, indeed. Are you referring to Simon's new hair? Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of coffee, Golden. What about tea? If you want a better 2026, you got to do something different. Yes, indeed. I agree. Different from what you did in 2025 that didn't to have a better year, perhaps. Yeah. I agree, Benjamin. Have you been into Expedition 33 lore? I love Expedition 33. Reddit is fun talking fun theories with. Oh man, you don't have any idea. The first time I saw both endings, I always lurk in Reddits and of course love to read fan theories, story theories, and all. Because I'm so, if you can remember in the last stream, I mentioned as well or told you that the story of Clair Obscur is the one that hooked me the first time, aside from the gameplay. Story is the king for me in this game, at least in the first hours. Of course, before you beat the game, of course. And of course, I need to make guides, so yeah, gameplay comes second. No, just water? Okay. Never a fan of drinks with taste. Oh, that's healthy, man. If you're gonna ask me, that's healthy. So you're in a good spot, Golden. You know who's really love Expedition 33? The French. It's huge over there. It's national treasure. Yeah. I think it's not just in France, you know. I mean, all of us. Expedition 33 is a phenomenon already across the globe. And I am telling you, the next turn-based games will be somehow be affected by Clair Obscur. And we are already seeing it. Just never talk politics on Reddit. It's toxic. Yeah, I don't really participate in politics, especially on the channel, because I don't really have a stand. I'm a soccer player, so gotta stay healthy. Wow. Well, I am a. If you're a soccer player, then I am a frustrated boxer, Golden. But I do kendos. Hence the name Samurai, right? I am getting pretty cringy right now. It's okay. All right, so going back. Oh yeah, remember Monaco's hair? There you go. You can definitely wear that hair. Simon's hair, perhaps. There you go. See? Okay, so I guess this build will do. We need to test some. We need to see some action in here. So let's see if Verso can survive. And as mentioned, we are going to manage his perfection rank, because if you can remember, Esquioso, that's pretty hard to Esquizo. Yeah, that's the right pronunciation. Esquizo heal will drop down your perfection rank to D if it reaches S rank. So yeah, you only need to do this once in per battle. So you don't need to really reach S rank in the next turn if you already have the buff, because it will just be because the Oriole buff doesn't stack, and that's a bummer. Oh, I forgot that I need to. I forgot that I need to increase Verso's attributes over there. I almost fought with no skills at all. I mean attributes. Okay, so we only need we don't. Oh man, I forgot that Esquioso like scales on luck anyways. So we need agility and might. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to remove critical burn. Definitely. Critical burn is in here. I guarantee that this gaming industry is never gonna be the same since Expedition 33. Excuse me. Since Expedition 33, I felt like I was experiencing the golden age of gaming in the 90s again. Yes, indeed. Not pro? It's okay, man, as long as you play soccer, and that's good. Every one of us needs physical activities. Guys, please, 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 if you are watching this right now, if you don't have any physical activities, you need to do so if you want to live longer. Okay, now this stream is now getting or being transitioning to a fitness fitness stream. Oh, charging critical, we need that. So critical burn, we don't need that. I guess we need speed here. Yeah, we need additional speed because we already have enough critical hit rate in here. Again, regarding the topic about Benjamin, you know that Sanful loves Final Fantasy X and also the other Final Fantasy titles. You know the reason why this game was so inspired with the JRPGs is because Guillermo, or the CEO of the company, or the director or the chief director, loves JRPGs and Souls likes. So that's why you are seeing a lot of parrying and lots of Souls like or the Soulsborne references in here, especially Sekiro, and they love Final Fantasies titles at the same time. They grew up, the developers grew up playing Final Fantasy stuff and JRPGs in general, so that's why they made some kind of a game like this. I mean, to be fair, the only new thing in here is the reactive turn-based genre. Not just a pure turn-based game, but of course you are really like reacting to stuff. Reacting to like attacks, dodging, parrying, jumping and all. Yeah, that's the thing. And the reason why you are seeing as well like pretty much a lot of damage in Clair Obscur is it is inspired by FF10. And if you can remember, Final Fantasy X can deal as much as 99,999 damage. And you can also one-shot bosses in there. I'm referring to story bosses only. Super bosses are really tough in there. You can't really like one-shot them all. And I played that game like a lot, like super a lot as well. So that's the reason, or those are the reference behind Clair Obscur. So that's why it is so being what do you call this? It is, I mean, the old JRPG, especially Final Fantasy X, Soulsborne as well, inspired this game so much. So that's why. And we need to activate critical burn once again. So let's try this build. His inspiration was Final Fantasy, and you could see it. I hope that Sanful's love for Final Fantasy make them change the way they make Final Fantasy moving forward. Yes, I agree, man. 300%. Okay, Simon, here we go. Once again, auto that is. I forgot to remove auto that. That's a good start. Hold on. Let me remove auto that. We really don't need auto that in here. Auto that. Where is auto that in here? There you go. We are avoiding as much as damage anyway, so. And as I can see here, we don't have that much of a damage anyways. How much damage multipliers do I have currently? Oh, I don't have any that much. Yeah, I can do. What I can do here is I can do glass cannon and what do you call this? We don't need roulette in here. Shield affinity. We don't need this one. Stun boost perhaps? Yes, indeed. Because we're gonna be stunning him at the end of the turn. Double third. Maybe? How much hits that Angel's Eyes do anyways? Let me see here. Angel's Eyes is somewhere around 8 hits. So yeah, definitely double third can work there. And also Faint and Frenzy. Yeah, but I think it's going to be overkill if we're going to be using Faint in here. He's going to die like easily and it will turn into a one-shot anyway, a one-shot build anyway. Although that just ruin it. Yeah. Mine was 7. First exposed was 4 on the SNES. And I love 7 the most. Got out it after 11. I grew up. So yeah, so pretty much your first games are JRPGs as well, just like me. I remember I started gaming around 1994. And then my golden ages like started 1997 with Chrono Cross and Final Fantasy 7 and of course after that Final Fantasy 8 and then of course 9 and the rest is history. Painted Power? Oh yeah, Austin. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Oh goodness gracious. What a mistake over there. Yeah, we need Painted Power, of course. How am I supposed to deal damage, right? Yeah, where is Painted Power? Oh, there you go. It's in the damage scene. There you go. Immaculate can... No, we don't need that. Full strength, I guess? Oh, we don't need full strength. But as mentioned, 20... I think Frenzy, I guess? Yeah. Frenzy will do. Just 10% per hit. Yeah, it's not... I think it's just enough. Again, I am trying to avoid that much of a damage. And Verso Haze is already having 463 Lumina. Again, I'm not saying that this is the be-all, end-all Lumina in here. This is just a comfy setup with all of the relevant things to make this build work. You could definitely beat this guy around 150 and 200. Why it pin tries? What do you mean? Okay, let's hear. Time to test this build, the Immortal Verso build 2.0 in the latest DLC. My first Final Fantasy was 7, and then I played Remake and 15. Yeah, pretty much all good titles in my opinion. Especially 7, of course. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to, of course, reach perfection rank to S to activate the Oriole buff, while also trying to charge the Gradient Gauge. Oh, let me know if the sound is... Oh, I forgot to remove the 100 times HP multiplier because I was testing the builds last night with a different one-shot build. Hold on. You're gonna be seeing a new video on Sunday, aside from my latest Simon video, where I dealt like 5 billion. My highest so far, as mentioned during the first part of this stream, is 5.2 billion, and you're gonna be seeing it on Sunday. Disable, of course. I was born in 87, got into gaming in 95. My first system was N64, but we owned SNES too, of course. It was cheaper to buy SNES games. I miss the 90s. It's crazy. I believe that most of us, well, at least the majority of us, I think the majority of us like missed 90s gaming because most of us can't really afford the consoles at that time. I remember that my first console was the family computer of Nintendo, and I didn't have the money to buy N64. By the way, my first game in N64 was GoldenEye, not a JRPG. And I remember that I have access to the PS1 console. And if you can remember, sample games are so rife or are so prevalent at that time. If you can remember, I don't have the money to buy the games, but we have like sample games where you can play the game for a little bit, like a demo, like today. Now let's see here. Charging the Gradient Gauge and also reaching S rank in here to apply the Oriole buff. There you go. We already have the Oriole buff in here because of the new weapon. Yeah, and this is the main issue that I am telling you guys. It's like we already have the Oriole buff, but we don't want to reach S rank in here because it will just shrink our S rank to our perfection rank perhaps to D again because of this weapon. And it's such a hassle thing to do. So what here is I can just cast Steel Strike. Oh yeah, so I am casting Steel Strike on this one. Okay, sure. Oh, wrong application, not Steel Strike. Yeah, we're gonna be reviving anyways. Yeah, we used the wrong skill. Pretty much, I am using the Berserk Slash.
Let's go again.
There you go. And of course, at this turn, we're gonna be using Angel Eyes to apply the Oriole buff once again. And it will have like a... Oh, there you go.
Let's finish this.
Okay. Applying the Oriole buff once again. I think we do lack the damage to skip phase 2, but of course we're gonna be optimizing this one later on. There you go. The Oriole buff is already in here. And we're just filling back the gradient gauge over here. So let's try to do normal attacks. Yes, indeed, we do lack the damage. We do lack the damage, but of course the revives here are working properly. So okay, so what I will do here is I will try to increase my perfection rank to A. So we do have a little bit of damage for the Angel Eyes skill in here. Yes, we always come back, Verso, right? There you go. And we're gonna be reaching S rank once again to apply the Oriole buff from the S key also.
Time to end this.
We always have 2 turns, so it is impossible for you to not reach S rank. So that's what's happening in here. I miss Blockbuster so much back in the day, so you could rent SNES game for a week for $1. They have sold back then. Modern video games feel so hollow, traded graphics for so. I kind of agree in most of the times, yeah. And man, I haven't got the chance to experience rental games. Have you read any of the Final Fantasy books as a kid? I did no, I wasn't able. We don't have any access to library in our country that time that much, and I live somewhere around the province, like super provincial state. So yeah, I heard they're already making a book series for Expedition 33 in France. I plan to buy some online once they become affordable, maybe PDF. Oh yeah, cool. That's nice. I am pretty much sure that we can't skip Simon's phase 2 in this kind of damage, but it's okay. So okay, let's try to fill everything in here. We're gonna be reviving anyways, so there you go.
Let's finish this.
Okay, doing some Angel Eyes once again.
Not impressed.
Of course, all gonna be come back again, my dudes.
Let's finish this.
Alright, so time to reach S rank. So if you noticed, the reason why Verso is having 2 turns in total during the revive paradox is we are applying slow or reapplying slow every time with our attack, with our normal attack. So that's why Verso is doing 2 attacks in total. That's why it is so effortlessly we can reach S rank in this one, or perfection rate. There you go. We already have the Oriole buff once again. Hello, Ash Hayes. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you? I miss you in the stream. I hope you are enjoying your end. Ash Hayes is one of the original followers and supporters of this channel since 2016. And props to you, my gal. One of the best girls, really. I hope you are enjoying a new year and day as well, Ash. Okay, we already have the Oriole buff, but Simon here will, of course, kill us after that.
Just try it.
We will be reviving with 100% damage multipliers, if you guys can remember, because of the oh wait, hold on a sec. We do if going back to the topic, we will be reviving with 100% damage multipliers added damage because of the Esquioso. So what we can do here is, I guess, we can't stun Simon because I forgot to include any stunning skill in here. But it's okay, this is our first run technically. We are optimizing stuff in here. So what I will do here is I will just cast Angel Eyes. But definitely we will be Gomaj after this. In my initial Verso build, there you go. There's the Gomaj. In my initial Verso build, I already skipping phase 2 by managing the damage, and it's so easy to do. And it is so much easy to do in the latest DLC. So yeah, let me try to add some more of the damage in here. And also let's try to equip a stunning skill in here. Still strike is not needed, of course. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I started the channel around 2015. But I only count like 3 years of experience so far, because my journey on YouTube on this channel has been kind of an off and on thing in the past, because I do have a regular 9 to 5 job in the past. So that's the reason why I am not kind of counting that experience, because it's like an on and off situation. But 3 years ago, or 2 years ago to be exact, I started to ham on the channel, and now I am a full-time YouTuber for like a year already. Happy New Year, Ashes, as well. The Roy series pushies are already taking off, and I want to buy Lune. Oh, the plushies. I remember that I will be buying SKS plushie because I want to give this to my wife. Yeah, and I still can't understand why IGN is the one offering the plushie. Can reapply stun? Yeah, this will do. Endbringer is definitely can do here, because if you can remember, we need to skip Simon's phase 2. That will do as well. Phantom Stars is not really needed. That's why they really beef up Phantom Star. Simon Sanford, developers, took it personally that people were one-shooting Simon, so they wanted to give JRPGs a real challenge. Yeah. You're talking about the latest Simon? Yeah. I have so much fun optimizing that one. Okay, here. I guess we're gonna be using Endbringer. Berserk Slash is per missing HP. Yeah, this will do as well. How much HP we are having after the revive anyways? Yeah, let's try this one. Okay, let's go. Oh, I forgot to include more damage multipliers. Hold on, let me check. Because I am seeing that we do lack the damage multipliers. Hold on. Just a little bit. Not too much. Maybe faint, perhaps. How much Endbringers hits anyways? Let me see here. Bursting Splash. Endbringer is 6 hits. Of course. There you go. Damage over 3 hits. So this one we will not be able to use faint on this one. Endbringer will do, I guess. What to do? I guess we're not going to be using that one. We're going to be using Endbringer. And let's try to slot in Faint. Oh, we don't have Burn Affinity in here. So, okay, sure. Let's try to use Burn Affinity and let's try to use Faint. I think that's not going to be overkill. Hey bro, thanks for all of the guides. They've been really helpful for a new Expedition 33 player. Great content. Hello, Miguel. What's up? Welcome to the stream, and I am glad. Thank you for the feedback, and I am really glad to see that my guides are helping people. By the way, you are going to be seeing a lot of new Expedition 33 like next week. Even though that I am already preparing for Code Vein 2. There you go. I have officially mentioned the game, and I will be covering Code Vein 2 to the full because that's a JRPG and also at the same time my favorite genre, Souls-like. So yeah, but you're gonna be seeing a lot of Expedition 33 content next week still. Yeah, that's a lot. I prepared like a lot of them. By the way, I wanted to thank you. I wouldn't have beaten Simon on the DLC without your build guides. They really helped me more to the story and lore than build optimization. Always a pleasure, Benjamin. I'll show you my new emote in here so you guys can see. Yeah, that's my face right now. That's my face right now with the shining eyes. Okay, let's go here. So, let's see here. Yes, Verso mentioned that let's have some fun. We will have some fun with this build. Definitely. Okay, we're gonna be applying the Oriole buff in the second turn. And you can see here that I do have the Barba Papa stacks or the Cotton Candy debuff, but it's not but this debuff doesn't affect normal the free aim shots. So that's why we are dealing damage in here still. Okay, so we already have the Oriole buff. And then Gradient Charge is at 2. So we will skip this turn. Oh, perhaps we will do a normal attack in here. There you go. And then we will do Endbringer. There we go. So we can do a lot of damage in this one. But before we do that, make sure to reach Gradient Charge level 3. So we can cast Angel Eyes in the next turn. Okay, Endbringer again. That's a super low damage over there. I'm gonna be reviving Simon. It's alright. Oh. Hold on a second here. Hello GTGT, welcome to the Empire. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so we do have a perfection rank of D, so we need to at least reach A at least. There you go. So we can have more damage multipliers for the Angel Eyes skill in here. Still not having enough damage. It's okay. Okay, so another one. I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna be skipping phase 2 again at this rate. Oh, by the way, guys, is the sound level of the game is pretty fine or just right? Because I'm still trying to optimize the stream. So let me know if the sound levels are too high, so I can crank that down. So we just received the Oriole buff once again. And we're gonna be casting Angel Eyes once again after this one. There you go. Oh, we do have full life, so we can take advantage of full strength later on. So we need to at least like reach. There you go, A rank, and then we will be casting Angel Eyes this time. There you go. Hello, Composted. What's up? What's up, my guy? What's up? Can't stay but jumping into the say and hey, some of the positive vibes. Sound is good. Whoa. Composted, hey, how are you, man? I hope you are enjoying your week so far, and I appreciate you going back into the stream and saying hi. Miss you, man. So so let's see here. Of course, we are trying to apply the Oriole buff once again through perfection as rank. There you go. Something is wrong here. Oh, it's fine. We will be ending this, I think, Berserk Slash supposed to be, but it's okay. Let's just do a normal attack there. And then we're gonna die afterwards.
Bring it on.
There you go. Oh, why is Versus not having the auto powerful buff with him? Because he has solo fighter, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, empowering last stand. I forgot to. There you go. I forgot to equip Empowering Last Stand. That's the reason why we are lacking the damage in here as well. I honestly thought all of the citizens were real people. I had no idea world was... Oh, yeah, the canvas and everyone. Yeah, I so love the idea of Clair Obscur, if I'm not mistaken. Every bit of it, yeah. Especially the story, yeah. Oh, my coffee went out, so let's see here. So we just need to fill the gradient gauge to level 3 here so we can cast... Oh, we can cast Angel Eyes. Yeah, definitely we are not going to. Oh, I remember. I remember that I need to still equip Breaking Death. But not Sniper, okay? But not Sniper. Alright, now I know what to do. Sure. Okay, so we're gonna die in here. Oh my goodness, I forgot to reach S rank on that one, but it's okay. Oh, we do have already the aerial buff. I miscalculated on that one, but it's okay. So what's the best Lumina outside of Painted Power or anything game breaking like 10 Lumina points or less? Oh man, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. Consuming Attack is one of the best currently. Definitely. Consuming Attack and Gradient Overcharge. Although Gradient Overcharge is at 15 points. So we just got Gomaj, but it's okay. I am missing a lot of important Pictos in here. So yeah, so Simon is Verso is already at 488. But it's okay. If Verso is only the character you have, reaching 500 or 450 Lumina is not so bad. I do have the Empowering Last Stand. So not pretty sure what's happening there. Exposing Attack. So I guess Feint is not really a... Let's remove Feint for now. Let's do Frenzy. Greater Defenseless, Glass Cannon, Greater Powerful, Painted Power, Solo Fighter, Stun Boost of course. Trigger Happy is good. Double Third. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, the Double Third is 1. Double Third is 1 as you can see here. That's every third hit of a skill. You will have 100% more damage. Also full strength of course. And as mentioned, Gradient Overcharge is one of the best. When it comes to damage, of course. So yeah, and if I remember it correctly, I still need to equip Breaking Death. Breaking Death, where are you? There you go. And if we do have Sniper with us, we need to remove it. Sniper is giving us 958 speed and 18 critical hit rate. So let's see here. What's the substitute for that? Energizing Attack? Maybe? Yes, indeed. Let's remove... Oh, let's not try to mess up with other guys' Pictos. Quick break, perhaps? I think we don't need quick break in this one because we already have like... Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe we do need quick break. But I only have 672 speed. And Sniper is providing like 958, but it's okay. Let's try this one. 4,000 still good. At Death's Door will not definitely apply in here. There you go. Confident Fighter will do. Mine was definitely Shell. Last Stand ability is saved me from long enough to revive my fallen team members. Fun fact for those who doesn't know, Last Stand Picto series kicks in when you are fighting alone. Yeah, definitely. That's why before the DLC hits, I'm killing my members just to get that one in a very special setup. So I'm going to like buff with, like for example, I'm fighting with CL and Mayel only. After I getting buff, after Mayel is buffed by CL's Fortune's Fury. Oh hell, welcome back Fort05. Welcome to the Empire and thank you for subscribing. Enjoy your stay, man. Going back, like for example, we do have CL and Mayel, and what I will do here is CL will buff Fortune's Fury, Mayel's Fortune's Fury for double damage, and then afterwards, I will kill CL, so I can get the solo, so I can get all of the solo Pictos taking effect when Mayel is fighting alone. That's one of the biggest strats of one-shot builds. Yeah, let's try inverted affinity for the initial hit, just to quicken the run, definitely. So we already have 523, and if I'm not mistaken, my Immortal Verso build is also around that level. Maybe I can reduce this one by using Cheater, I guess. So we can be at the 400 mark. Yeah, let's try that first. For a long time, I was under the impression that the Last Stand Picto series abilities only work when you have one member. Then no, it's not. As long as one member stands, it will take an effect. Yeah, let's try this one. Got them down. Let's go, my boy Verso. Where's your sister? Why is she not helping you? There you go. We already applied Oreo. Why is your sister not helping you in this battle? Oh, hold on a sec. Let me abandon this one because I forgot to equip Breaking Death. Breaking Death, where are you? Breaking Death, where are you? Oh, it's already equipped. Sorry about that. But let me try to lessen the luminous here. Up a vertical, of course, and then Cheater is around here. Okay, just to lessen the lumina, I guess. But our speed went down as hell. But it's okay. Let's try this one. And then Energy Master, if I'm not mistaken. Energy Master, where are you? There you go. That's a lot of speed that we're going to be sacrificing on. Okay. Charging critical burn. Okay. Have you ever beaten Simon while damage cap? Oh, I haven't tried to do so because I'm trying to make guides for a lot of people, but haven't got the chance to do so. Oh, hold on. Sniper is not equipped, right? Yes, indeed. If you are referring to the regular Simon, it is definitely possible. And also the new Simon. It all boils down if you can parry all of the attacks. definitely that is possible. There you go.
Maximum damage.
So we will be reaching S rank for this one. There you go. And then what you can do here is skip this one. So we can cast... Oh, I do lack the AP. It's okay. We can just do that one. So we can charge the Gradient Gauge and then Endbringer.
Just try it.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what I am talking about. I now remember my strat last year. So what we need to do here is we will fill the Gradient Gauge to A rank. And then apply.
Let's have some fun.
And then we will be doing Angel Eyes to deal damage. Definitely. Damage is up there.
You can do better.
Oh, there's a big problem in here. There's another real big problem in here. We will be reaching S rank anyways. There you go.
Let's have some fun.
And we are not allowed to use Endbringer in here because Simon will be stunned. And then he will go much us afterwards, but it's okay. Do I have the Oriole buff? Yes, indeed. Oh yeah. Definitely. There's a lot of challenge runners out there who do that, and of course they are also practicing during the stream. So that's what's happening there. And yeah, it's like spending 4 hours and then dying at the end of the battle is pretty normal for a challenge streamer. Okay, so and then we will be casting Angel Eyes on this one. And I believe that we do have a chance to skip phase 2 with Simon with this strategy.
Always come back. Just try it.
No, too much damage. Too much damage, too much damage. Okay, sure. That's noted. So what if I break him like right there and then? So let me try that strat once again. Okay, hold on a sec here. 93 speed is at 3000. Okay. I think stay mark is really irrelevant in here. We don't really need that. Stun boost is, yeah, pretty much cool. Energizing rush is cool. Critical burn, yeah. Burning shots, yes, indeed. There you go. Yeah, let's try this one. Oh, by the way, guys, how are you finding the normal time slot for the stream so far? I always do it around Saturday morning at my end, of course. And let me know if this is a good schedule for you guys, because I'm still finalizing the date for my weekly live stream. And yes, and I think it will be a regular thing from my end, at least from a weekly standpoint.
Time to end this.
Getting the oil buff here.
Cut him down.
Okay, so what we will do here is we will cast Endbringer for a little bit of damage. There you go. And then we will be casting Angel Eyes later on, after we reach A rank. So what would you like to see in the next game from Sandfall? I'm gonna be a day 1 customer. They earned my trust. What features do you want to see? I believe that they will stay in the same genre, of course. But I am pretty sure that they will still do a big DLC for this game, because the one that they offered is really a free one. Oh, bad RNG. Yeah, I'm pretty much sure that Sandfall will still concentrate on Expedition 33. They will release a DLC first before moving to the next one. Maybe multiple DLC, who knows.
Always come back. Born once more.
There you go. So we just need to reach S rank in here. My RNG sucks, my goodness gracious. But it's okay, we still have the next turn.
Maximum damage.
There you go. And then we will try to reach S rank once again. There you go. A rank perhaps. And then we will be trying to inflict normal attack in here for the gradient charge to be charged, of course. A boom! Verso capped in half. Sword of Lumiere is pretty cool.
You can do better.
Alright. So we are back online and we will try to reach A rank here. There you go. And then we will cast normal attack first, and we will cast Angel Eyes afterwards.
Maximum damage.
There you go. Hello Nathan King. Welcome to the Empire, and thank you for subscribing. I have no idea how they are gonna top Clair Obscur. The bar is set high, that's for sure. Would you rather them make another Clair Obscur game experiment with another genre? I believe that they mentioned that they will explore Clair Obscur. I think they mentioned that somewhere, unless that's a hoax. Oh, I forgot that we can also use Striker in here to stun Simon. Yeah. But we will be using Angel Eyes this time.
Always come back.
Oh, I should have stunned Simon there. Okay, so pretty much this this one will not be able to skip. Oh, we will be able to skip this one. I am pretty sure. Yeah, I'll show you guys. This is already a win for us. I am pretty sure. So we don't need to like get the Oriole buff in here because there's no sense of like getting it because Simon will die in this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a normal attack once again. And then we will use Endbringer. Oh, no, wrong move. Wrong move. Sorry about that. Not Endbringer, but the other skill. Okay, sure. It's just dope that it doesn't take 5 years for the next game like it did for this game. I still can't believe they made this for only 10 million for 5 years. Yeah. That's what you call passion, man. That's the reason why. The reason why Clair Obscur is so great is because it was made by people who's like full of passion for the JRPG genre and Souls likes. For the Soulsborne perhaps. So what I can do here is I can... Oh, my controller was bugged. There you go. Not follow up, of course. Where's that skill? Purification. Perfect break? Yeah. Yeah, but the main problem here is if you're gonna be using this skill, it will set our rank to S. To S rank if we don't want to do that, of course. Yeah, we need to stun. Oh, it's okay. We do have a Picto that can stun. I remember now. Where is that Picto? Is it including in debuff? I don't think so. Status effect maybe? Break, there you go. Breaking attack. Where is breaking attack? There you go. Oh. But the main problem here is if we're gonna be using this one, of course. We are going to break Simon like prematurely. We don't want that. Okay, sure. Perfect break can do, I guess. Phantom Stars is overkill for a single character. But yeah, perfect break it is. Let's try this one. Yeah, we are not allowed to use the breaking attack because the reason why is we will be breaking Simon pretty quickly. No kidding.
Cut him down.
There you go. We do have the Oriole buff in here, and then we will be ending this one with a normal attack as usual. What's unreal is triple A studios will spend 59 times their budget and get less than half of the results. It just shows how important love and passion important in video games, and money is not that important. I mean, money is important, but of course, the main thing in my opinion that really makes everything great in here in video games is passion and love. Yeah, you're correct there. And then at this point, what we can do here is, of course, we can use Endbringer to deal some of the damage here. There you go.
Just try it.
And then we will be casting Angel Eyes after this one.
You can do better.
We just need to reach... Oh, what a poor RNG. You guys saw that? We're gonna be dead here. Yeah, we're gonna be dead here because of the RNG. Okay, so we need to watch out for that. So how can we circumvent that? Energizing start? Okay, sure. But we already at 473. How about energizing attack? How about start, I guess? Yeah, start will do. Oh, turn. There you go. There you go. I am pretty confident and the build is pretty shaping so all right now. And we are about to skip Simon's phase 2. I did this before, so I know it's possible. And we already have the Oriole buff in there.
Let's carve a path.
And then we will be charging the gradient gauge in here to 3 for...
To end this.
And then we will be doing Endbringer for a little bit of damage. I almost missed the button. I can picture the AAA studio board room yelling at their teams. We gave you 400 million to make a game and it's trash. Meanwhile, in the studio of a game of the year for 10 million. Yes. Yes, exactly. That's what's happening at boardrooms right now. Especially in Concord's team. Do you know about the Concord's disaster, right? Okay, let's switch A rank in here. And then let's debuff Simon with defense down and slow. Oh! I forgot to use Angel Eyes. Sorry about that. I remember that we need to do that. Nope. Let me have a quick break in here, like a quick restroom break, and also get some water. Hold on a sec, guys.
Let's have some fun.
Alright, I am back. Hey, what's up, Caleb? Hey, my dudes, what's up? Happy New Year to you, my guy. I hope you are enjoying your day. I hope you are enjoying everything in your life right now. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, I do. That's why I use 400 million. Yes, indeed. Concord disaster, right? Nice water break over there. Hello, Caleb. What are you up to? I hope everyone is enjoying the stream so far. Hold on a sec here. I am back. Boardroom executives and more importantly triple A investors around the world in the video game industry are like, look, we now have possible to make good games without limiting our investment. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man, same to you. Welcome back. What are you been up to, man? Are you still playing Octopath? God, I miss that game. My goodness gracious. There you go. Just playing Octopath Zero. I will be covering Code Vein 2 next, my guy. So stay tuned for that. Continuing our Immortal Verso 2.0 strategy here.
Maximum damage.
There you go. We already applied oil buff on our end. And then we're gonna be dealing another normal attack in here. Careful not to reach S rank in here. So what we will do here is we will try Endbringer. There you go. For the third turn. Just a little bit of damage. For sure. Have you unlocked my favorite character yet in Octopath? Raima? Raima is my favorite, of course. If isn't that obvious, right? In Octopath Zero. So here's 20 million. Make us an Expedition 33. Prove yourself worthy of our investment. And you are fired if you pull funds. Indie studios, instead AAA budgets are dead. Yes, indeed. Let's reach A rank in here for multipliers. And we will be casting Angel Eyes, of course. There you go. And we're just gonna be back up. We're just gonna be revived, my dudes. Okay, reaching S rank once again for our next Oriole buff.
Let's have some fun.
There you go. So we just reset it. So what we need to do here is at least what we can do here is just fill the gradient gauge back up to A rank or the perfection rank perhaps. There you go. My dog is saying hi in the stream. Hey. I am streaming, my gal. I've got everyone except Permanent Santos. Yeah. Cool. How do you find Raime, my favorite character? So we do have Oriole buff in here. So definitely we're not gonna be dying in this one, and then do a normal attack. And then we will cast Angel Eyes afterwards.
Let's have some fun.
So we can stun Simon. Or use Striker perhaps. We can do Striker. Or not yet. Another Angel Eyes will do. Until at least in my calculation. Let's see here. Yeah, but first let's not apply, or I mean, what turn is this, by the way? Is this turn 2 already? Oh, I think we need to apply Angel Eyes on this one. Okay, I think it's...
Bring it on.
Ah! Too much damage? Sorry about that. I guess we should have stunned him right there and then. Okay. So we should have used Perfect Strike or Striker. Yeah, let's try it. Let's retry that one. Raime is pretty busted, especially in front of Goodwin. Yes, indeed. Raime, my favorite. Thanks to Expedition Games are gonna expect better quality for less money, and investors gonna expect. I mean, there's still a lot of games like that will come out like around that cost around maybe 400 or like 300 perhaps, because I don't know why. Because it's so costly that they really, if they really want to, I mean, investors somehow still follow the trends of your regular AAA companies, like the one they used to cost like 300 to 400, maybe 200 and up.
Time to end this.
There you go, Oriole buff active. Oh! I overspent. It's okay.
Time to end this.
I overspent over there, but it's okay. And Bringer?
End of the line.
There you go.
Bring it on.
And we're gonna be using Angel Eyes afterwards. And we just use Breaking Death over there.
Expedition.
Maxing the Perfection rank to A, so we can have more damage multipliers, of course. Alright, so we will be casting normal attack in here. For the defense down and slow, of course. And then we will be casting Angel Eyes in this one.
I'll always come back.
I so love the animation of Angel Eyes. An Endbringer will do. Pretty much, yeah.
Disaster expedition.
Let's see here. Let's see here if we can pull off an Endbringer attacking here after this attack. So we just need to... Just to be safe, I'm gonna be... Yeah, I don't think that I need... I don't think the oil buff this time. Let's see for sure. But let's see. I think it's gonna overflow anyways. Yes, it will overflow. Okay, unfortunately. But it's okay. We are going to use Perfect Break to stun this guy. Let's reach A rank. Just to be sure here. Oh, Perfect Break is 7. Oh no. No. It's alright. We're not gonna be Gomaj anyways. Okay, pretty much sure that we will be stunning Simon in the next phase, and then we will try to end the fight.
Cut him down.
There you go. Here comes the big part, guys. This is how you skip Simon. If we can do it correctly, of course. There you go, A rank. And then what we will do here is, of course, we will use Striker instead. Goodbye, my Simon. Goodbye, Simon. You're gonna be dead now, my dudes. Okay, so we do have A rank in here. Pretty much we can end the fight, I think, with Endbringer.
End of the line.
If he doesn't die, it's okay. We still have the next turn. See? Oh, there's a problem in here. Oh, it's okay. I think... Do we still have... Do we still have longer break with us? Not pretty sure over there. Okay, it's okay. Let's see. Let's see. He died with burns. Poor Simon. He died with burns. He died with burn. What happened, my dudes? Technically, Immortal Verso is definitely going so well. Trigger happy is not needed, I guess. Let's remove that. AP discount will help. Will help definitely. How much AP discount like provides us? What is the stat of AP discount, by the way? Is speed. My goodness. Can we try that? But we're gonna be equipping cheater once again, if that's the case. Classic, yeah. Hello, Alpha. What's up? Imagine dying to one of the weakest damage sources. Yes, I didn't know that he will die on burn stacks, so we managed to skip phase 2. So let's try that again. I think I need further optimizations on this one. Okay. Okay, just using this one as a catapult for us to have Oriole buff. And then we will access A rank once again. There you go. And then we will do another normal attack. And then we will do an Endbringer. Oh, we just need to shoot this guy once. So the gradient charge will max out to 3. There you go. And then Endbringer. There you go. I was testing a lot with burn, and even with super insane optimal burn build, you're gonna cap out around 30 full million. Wow! I thought burn's damage is... do not scale like that far. Yes, I need to do some testing if that's the case. Which is hilarious because the stack counts can break 32-bit integer limit. Oh, that's the reason why. I see. That explains it. Because there are times that I am seeing that the stack damage is capped somewhere around like 100, 200 or something, or maybe 500. But when you do have so much stacks, something feels different. That explains it. Yeah, maybe I need to test that one as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, so where I am. Oh my goodness. I lost my strat. I guess we're gonna be reaching A rank. Yes, indeed. So we can cast... Angel Eyes. There you go. And then we will be casting Angel Eyes on this turn. Anyway, I got to go to bed soon. I love watching your guild streams. When I needed help, thanks again. Good job. I appreciate it. Bye, everyone. Man, I appreciate your support, Benjamin, and I hope you are going to have a great night's sleep. Thank you for the support, and as always, remain your love for Expedition 33. Thank you for the stream, man. Thank you for being with me. Well, the damage caps around 100 to 200, but the actual number of stack can hit just over 2 billion. Pretty cool. And there's a bunch of bugginess that can cause burn to deal less. It's weird. Yes, indeed. My videos this week was plagued with bugs, man. You know what? You know what's really... I'll give you an example. Clair's Death or the Cerezo. Clair's Death and Cerezo will not take in effect if you're gonna use the Auto Death Second Chance combo with Shielding Death. That is super freaking annoying, man. The only way that you can work around it is you can take advantage of the Revive Paradox and then use Healing Tint on the ones to max out the damager shields. That's the workaround there. But if you're gonna use Auto Death and then Second Chance, and then Cerezo and the Clair's Death will not take an effect. Cerezo's damage multiplier, perhaps. Bye, everyone. Good job, Samurai. We have such different tastes we love. In the combat, I love the story, lore of the game. Yes, indeed. Thank you for the support, Benjamin. Really appreciate it. And I forgot where I am. Oh, Angel Eyes. There you go. After Angel Eyes. So we just need to proc Oriole buff in this one. There you go.
Cut him down.
There you go. Oriole buff is active. And what we need to do here is we will just... use normal attacks, and then we're gonna be dying in here, and then we will be using Angel Eyes afterwards after we reach perfection A rank.
Cut him down.
Okay, there you go. And then we will be doing Angel Eyes here. Oh, pretty much this is a wrong move.
Always come back.
This is a wrong move, I'm pretty much sure, but it's okay. Still did the job though. We're still gonna be beating this guy
Let's go
in
again.
the next turn. Okay, let's try to apply a normal attack here. There you go. And then we will be using Striker in here. Oh, not Striker. We can use Perfect Break this time. But let's try to gain some charge here, and then we can use Perfect Break. There you go. That's a backup strategy over there. And then we can kill this guy later on. Pretty much sure.
Let's carve a path.
And then we will gonna be applying defenseless here.
Time to
No! Perfection rank will cap. Let's see here. What let's see what will happen in here. Yeah, let's try to use Angel Eyes. The damage got busted. It's okay. He's gonna die anyways. Is that the truth then? I guess we failed here. But let's see. Yes, we failed this time. It's okay. Yeah, let's try to abandon this one. Otherwise, it stacks with both just fine. I remember correctly, it's just Cerezo that's bugged. It doesn't stack with Clair's Death if you use Auto Death to activate it. And it doesn't stack with Powerful if you use Auto Powerful. The main bug as of now is... it is actually changing, and I don't know why. But the staple bug of Cerezo is it doesn't stack with Auto Powerful. Or the Powerful perhaps. That's the main bug here, right? But if you've used but here if you've used auto death second chance combo, so you can apply so you can use the passive effect of shielding death to apply shields to the other members. It will cancel out Cereso's weapon. I mean Cereso's damage multiplier. I've shown it in the video. It is pretty fucking weird, man, and it's really annoying. So the only thing that stacks here is, of course, as mentioned, you need to kill yourself via healing 10 to apply Clea's death, and then Clea's death will apply with Cereso. Yeah, I've tested this already. I've done a build similar to this, but I use Simoso because immunity can stack with Oriole. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, it does. Yeah, but this is old Simon, so we don't have Simoso yet. That's the scenario here. Yeah, pretty much people like wants me to make an updated build for the old Simon. That's why I'm here. Also, Light Holder is better of hitting S rank than Perfect Break. Cause as long as you're A when you start, you'll be S when you end. Yeah, but the main issue here is we don't want to reach S rank because the SK also will turn our perfection rank to D.
Time to end this.
Okay, I'm gonna make this right this time.
Cut him down.
There you go. Okay, A rank in here, and what will we do here is we will try to shoot him once for the gradient charge, and we will use Endbringer to deal some damage. There you go. People wanted me to update my old Simon build, so here I am. Okay, so we will just reach the A rank perfection in here just for damage multipliers. There you go. And then we will cast normal attack so we can cast Angel Eyes afterwards.
Maximum damage. I'll always come
There
back.
you go. Then we're gonna die again. Right, but hear me out. Light holders die, revive paradox, light holder profit. Oh, cool. Yeah. Let me try that. But the reason why I am doing free aim shots is I'm just charging the gradient gauge anyways. So that's why. Okay, here we go. What did I just do? Oh, I just died from after the angel eyes. Okay, sure. So we will be trying to reach S rank again while charging the gradient gauge. There you go. While doing some of the damage in here, and then doing another normal attack. There you go. And then we will be accessing another I guess Endbringer. Then we can do Striker for damage with any extra turn. Yeah, I think that will work. Yeah, since we don't have any one in here, I guess Endbringer will do just fine. There you go. And then afterwards, yes, I believe that we don't need to apply.
You can do better.
There you go, A rank multiplier. And then what we will do here is we will apply Striker.
Witness your
There you go.
oh well. Manage.
And then what we will do here is, of course, we will try to, I guess, just one normal attack. Just one normal attack. Let's see here. To apply defense down. And then we will apply... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. My perfection rank went shit. So there you go. But the main problem here is we only have one striker. I guess we can just use this one because it costs like 2. He's gonna die with the burn stack again. Oh, I think it's still funny how the solution for beating Simon is to use weapon you get from beating Oskio. Yeah, I think so. But I think the majority of people will be the thought process in here is I can use Contorso if that's the case. But the main thought process here is people will be so afraid of fighting Simon because they will new players. I'm talking about the new players here. The main reason why I use Esgioso in here is people will think that we are just talking about the same Simon. That they didn't know that Simon has like 2 versions now, so they will be afraid of fighting this guy, and they will go to the DLC section and get all of the new Pictos there, and then get the Esgioso. Yeah, we can do Contorso because Contorso is the one that I am using when I started this build in the past. I think the strategy would differ this time, of course. Or what I can do here is I can just use the non-DLC Pictos or any weapons at all. Yeah, that will do as well. True, Oskio is deliberately an easier boss anyway. Yeah, that's my thought process over there. Because Oskio has only 15 HP at NG. If I can remember it correctly. So that's the reason why I use Oskio in here. So I think the majority of people will go to DLC anyways before they fight Simon, the old one perhaps. Let's try to further optimize this one.
Cut him down.
Oh, overflow. Watch for overflow. There you go.
I've been through worse.
I guess we will be overflowing anyways, but it's okay. Well, I guess not. Let's see. Yes, it overflowed. It's okay. If you had sniper, breaking death, and charging stun, yes, indeed. That's the previous stuff. That's the previous build that I have.
Try next time.
If you're gonna be using Contorso, definitely sniper will come in. But in this build, I am using longer break. So that's why I am not breaking him during the first turns. Because I am trying to get the extra stun from longer break when phase 2 comes in. So I can skip phase 2. And then we will inflict greater defense test and then slow. And then we will cast Angel Eyes.
I'll always come back.
Yeah, before this one, I was using Contorso. That was my favorite weapon of Verso. Before the DLC, definitely. Simoso, of course. But, of course, before Simoso, my favorite was really Contorso. So we will try to reach S rank again for the Oriole buff. There you go. Okay, watch out for overflow once again. We don't have any gradient charge in here, I guess. Oh, we can. Let's try that. There you go. And then we will use... No, we're not allowed to use Striker in here. Yeah, because we're gonna be breaking this guy. So what we can do here is we can just use Endbringer, definitely. That's the reason why Endbringer is here. Can you NG++? What do you mean?
Let's carve a path.
Boss guys for NG++? What is that exactly? NG+1? I will try, definitely, if that is one you are asking. So where I'm at right now, I just use my oil buff, and then if I will use Angel's Eyes in here, I believe that we're gonna be being Gomaj. But yes, we will definitely be Gomaj in this one. Oh, he didn't use it. Why? It's past cap already. Oh, not yet, not yet. It's not past cap. So this one is pretty much a win already. Miss on that one, but it's okay. Reaching for a rank in here while applying defense down. And then we can use Striker to finish this fight, I guess. Because that's 1000 damage multiplier, and we do have 100% more on from the SK also. So if we're gonna use Endbringer, that will... Hold on, let me do the math here. 720, 200%, 920. Yes, indeed, Striker is much better. So this is the best strategy in here. What we can do here is we can apply Mark, of course. There you go. Why didn't I thought of this? Who's gonna die here? Yes, indeed. I suggest making backups before doing new playthroughs, because you can't go back. My main save is NG+5, which is the cap, so I am having to do a whole fresh playthrough just to have one. Yes, indeed. It's a... Like I beat the game, can I start over a third time? It scales up to 5, Caleb. Like Alpha Seagull's comment here. So yeah, technically, you can do over and over, and the max difficulty is NG+5. Yes, indeed. It scales up to +5. The +5 is the difficulty cap, definitely. Meaning the HP and HP speed and damage will stop scaling at +5. You can definitely go over and over, like for example up to +10, but the what do you call this? The difficulty will stop at 5, as mentioned.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, pretty much this build is set already because we are using or seeing stable results here. Yes, indeed.
Last-ditch effort.
Speed is the most important thing in NG+5. You can't normally do 3 combined turns with speed and then cheater at +5. I do have a separate save for my +5 save, while I also have most of my saves in NG for most people. Yeah. Like impossible to solo outspeed Divergent Simon in +5. Yeah. Speed is king in NG+5. It's not the damage actually. So where did I stop here? I guess normal attack? Yes, indeed.
Last ditch effort.
I almost parried the attack. because of Simon, because of DLC Simon. I almost parried the guy. Oh my goodness, my reflexes. Okay, so we will be applying here defense down and slow, and then we will be casting Angel Eyes afterwards.
Bring it on.
So I guess we're gonna be doing like normal attack for the next one. But let's see here. I will just apply the oil buff once again, so for us to be safe. Cocobello made some crazy setups on turn manipulation though. Like you can have everyone's first strike and cheater activated, but then also use our sacrifice on CL to trigger all of their shortcuts. Wow! Who's Cocobello, by the way? YouTuber perhaps? Well, that's insane, man, if that's the case. Like you can have everyone's first strike, cheater activated, and also that's insane. I mean, turn manipulation is a whole different thing in here in this game, right? I bet you agree. That's another set of things to really optimize. And it all directly correlates to speed. Especially like if you're trying to stack as many turns as possible, it's a whole different game. So what will I do here? I forgot already. So let me just maybe Endbringer, yeah. There you go. Oh, E33 YouTuber? Okay. Oh! I forgot something, that's why. I got distracted with the chat. So fun chatting with you guys. And then since our sacrifice doesn't affect CL, you can use last shortcut turn to give her a 10 and activate her shortcut. Then use intervention. Yes, indeed. I'm seeing it, how it plays. Healing Tent is so much fun, man, with Inverted Infinity. Pretty sick strategy, right? Yeah, because our sacrifice skill only affects the two other allies. So yeah.
Maximum damage.
Pretty much indeed the case. Oh, I overdid it, I guess. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that.
Manage.
I overdid it. You shouldn't overcap if you're gonna be inflicting and bringer skill. Okay, okay. This build is looking so great so far. Just few optimizations and we are done here.
Through worse. Last ditch effort.
We will be getting the oil buff again. Okay, that's enough to avoid overcap. As the key here is
Cut him down.
once the counter or the perfection rank reach A rank, you stop free aim shotting and then do the normal attack. And in the next turn, you just need to like pull off at least 2 shots, and then end the turn with Endbringer if I can cast it. That is.
End of the line.
It's almost capped. It almost capped over there.
Let's go again.
There you go. And then we will... Oh, what? My goodness. Look at the RNG over there. It just messed our run. Just 2 shots and it's over. No AP generation for you, Verso. But let me salvage this run if I can. Yes, indeed, you can. AP generation, Master Race. Stupid AP generation. Well, to be fair, it happens with a little frequency. There's a little chance of that happening anyways. In all of our runs, it didn't happen. This is the only time. So definitely this build is still stable and doesn't rely too much on RNG. One more time.
Time to end this.
There you go. And then we will continue to fire up Verso's perfection rank.
Ready to strike.
So you can at least like stop here. There you go. And then cast Endbringer.
End of the line. Just try it.
And then we will cast Angel Eyes afterwards.
Let's carve a path.
Alright, so let's try to oh, goodness gracious, look at that. RNG fucked us over once again. But I'm believing that we're gonna be getting second turn after this one. It's okay. Oh, we didn't. Thank you, RNG. Oh, we didn't get the second turn because Rush didn't get effect. Rush didn't take an effect. So once again, RNG took us over. What's wrong with you, man? Again.
I'll manage.
Verso, you already have like how many AP generations here? How much? Why are you not generating AP, my dude? He's acting up because he's already tired, right? There you go.
I'll manage.
And then we will gonna be reaching A rank on this one. And then we will be casting Endbringer.
End of the line. Just try it.
There you go.
Don't die next time.
Okay, so we will cast Angel Eyes next time. Wow, this is the 3rd time that we got fucked over by the RNG. I mentioned that it is stable, right? What happened here? My goodness. Verso, you need to let's shake Verso in here. Let's shake Verso. Okay, Verso, you need to rest here. Okay, now you're rested and now you're fine. Let's go. Let's go, Verso. Okay. What you need to do here is you need to stretch a bit so we can jump over here, and then we're gonna be starting over. Let's go. Work out with your AP generation, my dudes. What are you doing?
Maximum damage.
No, we can't deal maximum damage if you can't deal with your AP generation problem, my dudes.
Maximum damage.
And then we will be casting Endbringer. The only problem about the infinite build is there are infinite chances of something to go wrong. Which infinite build? I buried it! Muscle memory from new DLC Simon kicks in. What's the infinite build? What are you referring to? Oh, the burning stacks, I guess? The burn stacks? There you go. And then we will be casting Angel Eyes on this one.
Always come back.
Oh, I guess. Well, that will be the case if you are fighting something like a boss with 100% HP multiplier. But in the case of Simon, I can definitely like make this work like 100%. It's just that the only RNG in here is the AP generation. That's all. Because I cannot make this guide without stability. So that's why. The reason why that you guys are seeing that I'm failing here is because the only thing that didn't happen in the entirety of the stream. It's just that I didn't know what happened there. It's like Versus like forgot to like move or use his AP generation capabilities. Yeah, like this one. Look at that. Look at that insane AP generation over there. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't happen. And it does happen after reviving, of course. And then we will be trying to make at least A rank. This is pretty much stable. I am guaranteed that it is stable. It is just that the revive paradox is acting up sometimes. And the AP generation is the only one who's like, messing the run here. Aside from that, I don't think that. And then here, and the next thing that we need to do here is we just need to reach A rank, and we will cast Angel Eyes without accessing the second turn. I believe that is already enough to control the damage before the Gomage. That's my strategy before. So let's see if it'll work again here. I think it's yes, indeed. See? Okay, pretty much this is a good strategy already. So yeah, Angel Eyes without taking the second turn is already stable. And then we're gonna be fucking over this guy in this turn. We just need to have our perfection rank to A. Oh, something is wrong here. No, it doesn't. It's okay. We applied here, and then we will apply. We just need to. There you go. Just gradient charges here, and then we will be up. We can apply perfect break in here. I pressed the wrong button, but it's okay. I did something wrong there. But can I still be able to beat this guy? I guess so. I still have 2 turns in here. So what I can do here is, of course, Angel Eyes this guy in the next turn. And pray that he will die in burns. I don't think that Simon will die on this at this rate. Oh, we still have another turn? Cool. And this time, can the burn stacks like kill Simon? I don't think so. Let's see. No. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I changed something in the strat, so that's the reason why we failed to do so. Striker needs to be the finisher here. So I pressed something wrong. Let's try that again. Yeah, and I am trying to record the exact steps here so I can make a guide for it. There you go. And then... Did I did something wrong? I was not really paying attention. Let's try that again. Let's go. Oh, I know what happened there. AP Generations went out on the roof, so that's why we've reached A rank once again. Okay, sure. Okay, so reaching S rank is the priority here. Let's try that one again. And then when it resets, there you go. We need to manage it. There you go. Around like near B. Near A perhaps. There you go. And then this is the time that we can actually shoot Simon once to reach level 3 gradient charge, and then we'll use Endbringer. There you go. There you go, and then we will provide, or we need to reach. Oh, again! Look at that! AP Generation. Yeah, the one that is really freaking over or making this build unstable is the AP Generation after the revive paradox. Yeah, so what we need to do here is at least check here what are the things that we can do to at least give Verso a little boost, like 2 AP at least. Trigger Happy will not do. We already have Energizing Turn and Energizing Start 1 and 2. There you go. How about 3? At least he will have like 3 Energizing Start. I mean 3 AP after that. So that will lessen the RNG big time. I'm very sure. Pretty much this is, I guess, fine-tuned already after this one.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, so that's B, nearing B. There you go. And then we will do another normal attack. And then we will shoot him once. Forward the gradient charge. And then we will cast, if we can cast, that is. There you go. Because Endbringer. AP discount will help as well, of course, to lessen the RNG once again. Okay, here we go. Look at the AP generation after he died. So that's, there you go. At least he now have 3 AP afterwards, and that is more than enough to kickstart his AP generation once again. See? See? Oh, now I know. If Verso failed to access his rush buff, of course the other AP generation skill or Luminous will not take an effect. So that is the main reason here. So again, that's the only RNG part in here. Okay, sure. Now I get it. Yeah, if you can see there, it didn't proc all of the buffs there via free aim shots, so that's what's happening there. Hey there, Samurai. Sorry to bother you. Love the game. And just got introduced to your content and channel by scrolling through YouTube. Do you have any advice for people trying to do well on YouTube? Oh man, hello, Lotness. Okay, sure. Why not? I've been doing this for like since 2016, so yeah, I'm glad to be some help. To be honest, man, I think if you are watching a lot of YouTube videos already, like if you watch all of the other gurus out there, I'm gonna be sounding like that still. But all of the things that I'm going to show you is not really has been tested on my end, and not really something that I don't understand or I just copied from other YouTubers, something like that. From my standpoint, as a YouTuber since 2016, nothing really beats consistency. That's the #1 rule of YouTube, in my opinion. You've heard this a million times already by now if you've heard or if you watch other YouTube gurus. But man, consistency is king. If you can post like at least once a week and stick to that schedule. And the second tip that I have for you is don't worry about stats. Don't worry about stats when you start YouTube. Stats will kill you and will demotivate you. It will only give you fear, anxiety, and all. Just don't fucking care about stats, man. Especially if you are trying. What is more important that you need to focus on is your skill. Is improving your skills in every upload that you do. Like for example here, you are trying to make a farming guide, for example. So don't think about something else. Just make the first farming guide or farming video. Like for example, if you are trying to make a game content, of course, make that first video and don't worry about stuff. And then keep on making farming videos or something like that. Just keep on making content and try to improve a little bit in every upload that you make. Don't worry about the stats, man. No one's gonna watch your stuff at first. It's really. Do you recommend more the horizontals versus shorts? I also be doing vertical live streaming, but I've noticed stuff's been cooked. I don't do shorts, man. Or gal, perhaps. Sorry about that. I don't do shorts because in my opinion, this is a hot take, but I really hate brain rot. I'm not saying that all shorts are bad, but in my opinion, shorts are contributing to brain rot. That is the main reason why I'm not doing shorts and only focusing on long form videos. Ever since I I only made like 3 shorts, if I'm not mistaken, for my entirety of my career, and only focus on my long form videos and keep on like, keep on improving on my long form videos. I'm a guy? Okay, sure. Sorry about that. Okay, man. If you managing shorts and then long form videos will definitely work, but it's really hard for a starting YouTuber. You really need to focus on one. You really need to focus on one format alone at first. I hate brain rot. I'm near 40s and I can't do it. So man, if that's the case, don't do shorts if that's the case. Just take me for an example. I don't do shorts and only focus on long form videos. And if you watch my videos, all of my videos, everything was clean cut. You don't really need like fancy, what do you call this? Fancy transitions and stuff. Clean cuts will do. Clear explanations. That's all you need, man, to avoid brain rot. Avoid excessive cuts. Just stay on the things. Just match the clips. Just match all of the videos that you are showing on your script, and that will do fine. Trust me. You need to focus on long form, then that will do. Hello, Dark Fury EX. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the Empire. And going back, just focus, man, on the stream. I mean, not on the stream. Just focus on a one format, like for example, a long form video, and you will go far. Don't worry about the stats in your first year or second year. No one will watch your stuff, but if it's relevant and you stay in a niche, definitely someone will pick it up. I almost never watch shorts. Yes, indeed, Caleb. How do you come up with ideas with your long form titles and thumbnails? No, it's sorry for all of the questions. Not really a lot of people talk about this. No, it's okay, man. It's a pleasure. That's why I do streams. I help people and also answer their questions. So it's fine. How do you come up with the ideas? If we are going to stay with gaming content, for example, I play the game, and then my challenges in that game is already a content. Are you getting what I'm saying here? So that is the easiest thing to make a content. Like for example, I need more money because I need to upgrade my weapons. Of course, I need to learn how to make. I need more money, so I need to determine the best farms for that certain progress. So that's a video idea already. So like for example, like the one that you are seeing here, how am I supposed to beat this guy, like this boss? That's a content already. So let me show you my staple content in this channel for free, just for you and all the listeners in the stream. My main content on this channel are builds, character builds, bosses guides, farming currency videos, and top weapons and all. What are the best weapons? What are the best equipments and all? Those are my main content for this one. So as you go over through games, it's easy to determine if you stick on those 4 topics alone. I just feel lost a lot of the time. It's normal, man. When I started YouTube, I remember that I don't know where to start. I just shared and focused on in all of the challenges that I encounter in a certain game, and that's where I start. Like for example, how to beat this guy, how to beat the old Simon, or like for example, like what I mentioned a while ago. If I want money for a certain game, or like I want a special currency or a upgrade materials, I need to determine the source of those materials and then make a video afterwards. If I know how to farm it, then that's a video already. So again, I will give you a framework and stick on this one. If you have a notepad, all of you guys are listening, if you want to try content creation, especially in gaming content, the four staple format or buckets, as we call it, in on my channel is character builds. The second one is farming currency. The third one is our boss guides. And the fourth ones are your regular walkthroughs, like progression guides. That's all you need to have to start. If you are trying to make gaming content, that is, because of course it varies in different niches. Yeah, sure. Again, let me repeat that. Character builds. First one is character builds. Second one is farming currency. Third one is bosses guides, how to beat this boss, yada yada yada. And the fourth one are your regular walkthroughs, how to go there, how to get there, how to get this, how to get that. Okay, let me repeat that. Okay, let me repeat that just to be clear. Character builds. What do I mean by character builds? Character builds are the one that making the character strong, or the one that makes his like state to be used on bosses and stuff. So somehow it is like a tie to boss guides, but it's currently not, because there are other games out there that you just need character builds and you don't need to like use it on a certain boss. So that's character builds. Farming currency. So like for example, I'm doing E33 right now. After will be Elden Ring or FF16. Okay, Expedition 33, let's go. If you are watching my channel, first one is our character builds. I've shown character builds lately. That's one. How to like make the best, strongest, or how to make the strongest builds as of the moment in the latest DLC. That's one content. That's character builds. And the next one, of course, what are the main currency in this game? Of course, people needs to level up. And people needs fucking Lumina, right? So that's your main currency in this game. And not just Lumina in experience, but you also need upgrading materials like the perfect catalyst and all. So those are 3 contents already. Leveling up, Lumina farming guide, and then the catalyst farming. And the second one and the third one are boss guides. How do you beat this guy in front of us right now? How can you beat Simon effectively, or the new bosses in the DLC? Right? That's for E33. Now for your regular walkthrough as the fourth bucket of my format or my staple content in the channel. What are your regular walkthroughs? Act 3 is pretty huge, right? And there is no exact way of how to progress it because Eskie can fly, right? So what you need to do here is you need to determine, or you need to create a path on your own that you think what is best, and then list it and then share it to the world. That's how your regular walkthrough comes in. That's why I call it progression guide. And all of the things that I told you, man, are the most successful content on my channel right now. Character builds, farming currency, and boss guides, and then the fourth one, of course, walkthroughs. Oh, hello, Prodigy. Yes, I am a Pinoy. What's up, kabayan? Are you enjoying your cold morning? As I do. So yeah, sorry about that. The stream became like a YouTuber session now. It's okay. I am here to help people, by the way. Let's try to restart this run because I lost my count there. So I hope all of my tips for you helps, especially if you're doing gaming content. So yeah, so you mentioned Elden Ring, right? Character builds are the best content for that game. And I covered Elden Ring a lot on this channel, and soon we'll go back to it. And then what do you farm in Elden Ring? Of course, you farm experience. not experience to farm runes, right? So you level up your characters, and then also you need stones, right? You need your stones, right, to upgrade your weapons, and that's another content. That's farming currency. And then boss guides. Of course, there are a lot of boss guides in Elden Ring. My goodness gracious. So easy content over there. Walkthroughs, it's an open world game. So there are a lot of ways to play the game. Like for example, how to be strong in 2 hours. And what you will do there is find the best route. Start of Leyndell, not Leyndell of course. Start of Limgrave. Start of Limgrave, and then you find the best path. You find the best weapon that you can during that progress, and then move on to the next. That's walkthroughs. Thank you so much for all of this. It really helps and means the world to me. Yes, man. It's a pleasure helping you. How about thumbnails? Thumbnails is a pretty advanced thing, man. But as early as now, I will tell you that keep it simple. It should be visible and it shouldn't be cluttered. So that is my main. Just look at my thumbnails, man. You can see that it is not cluttered, and it needs to have a theme, like a black and white theme, right? And you can see there that, for example, I am showing a farming video. Like, for example, a farming video, right? Of course, the main currency will be shown on the thumbnail. Like, for example, if I am showing a Lumina farming guide, you will see there that the main highlight of the thumbnail are the Luminas, right? So that's if you're gonna use elements, just limit it to 3 elements. Like for example, you have a model. You have the title, and then you have someone like Verso, for example. Keep it simple. Thumbnails looks amazing. Thank you. It took me years to perfect it. So yeah. And I'm telling you, man, there is no perfect thumbnail out there. It requires skill and takes time to hone your own style. Yes, you can be inspired with my own thumbnails or the other YouTubers' thumbnails, but the thing here is it will take a while for you to master the style on your own. And just for example here with my Kabayan Prodigy here, or my fellow Pinoy here, going through your farming guide, Obscure Farm, know how to build the skill, Clair Unleash, gotta get DLC Pictos. He's using the farming guides, right? So meaning, you can see there that farming currency or farming guides are really provide value to people. So that's why it's one of the main. That's a great example of showing that farming currencies or farming guides are really help a lot of people. I accidentally killed the broken Lumina boss. Yeah, it's okay. What you can do there, Prodigy, is you can take advantage of the creations, or you can watch my DLC boss farming guide, so you can take advantage of the duelist 1000 Lumina per hour sessions. That's the second one. But aside from that, if you can follow the duelist DLC boss, then the creation, the top two in the guide that you are following right now is the best thing that you have. Still a good spot. Yeah, not gonna lie, still a good spot. You can, if I remember it correctly, that's 288 Lumina per hour, and that's a lot. Okay, so I will just try to wrap things up in here, and let me just kill this guy once or twice before finalizing this build. Okay, oil buff in there. So we will try to, there you go, reach A rank perfection there, and then we will do normal attack here. And then shoot Simon once. Or at least twice to max out the gradient gauge. And then do Endbringer.
End of the line.
There you go.
Not impressed.
And then we will revive afterwards, and then we will reach A rank. So we can cast Angel Eyes. Oh no, not this one. We will end this turn with a normal attack, so we can apply defenseless and slow. So afterwards, this is the time that we will cast Angel Eyes. There you go. And then Versa will die again. Perfection. This build is so final right now.
You can do better.
And then we will try to cast the Orioles buff once again. There you go.
Let's have some fun.
I think I got it all the way the other way around, but it's okay. There you go. And then we will do another attack. I'm stuck trying to get faint. It's okay, you can do it. Thank you so much for all of that, man. It really means a lot. Can't wait to take all that information and level up. Yes, man. Yeah. I'm rooting for you, man. I mean, if you are going to be a fellow YouTuber, I am glad to help your journey, Lotness. And I am for the 10 years of my experience, just stick to the ones that I mentioned and you will go far. Most importantly, don't think about the stats at first. Don't think about the views, don't think about the CTR, don't think about the click-through rate, the average view duration. Fuck those, man. Just focus on improving yourself on how will you make all of your videos. Focus on your script, focus on your sectioning, focus on your explanations and stuff, and you will go far. Stats will follow later on. In every video that you make, no one's gonna watch it, but sooner or later, man, trust me, it takes me years for me to get people like watching my stuff. But it's not a loss for you because you are honing yourself to be a better YouTuber, because not only you are a writer, not only you are an artist, you are wearing many hats if you are a YouTuber. Most importantly, you are an editor as well. Man, in 10 years of my life, I just got my first editor like a month ago. Imagine, it took me like 10 years to hone myself just to have like an editor. So just stick to the things that I told you, man, and you will go far. I appreciate that I got the views and stats out of my head for sure. Pretty cool, because that's the most important thing in here, I'm very sure. Because it all boils down that you're gonna be like sad every time that no one's gonna watching you, and you're gonna be distracted and then give up. If you don't care about stats, you are winning already. Trust me. 300% of that. I'm gonna bet all of my chips over there. Do you recommend any tools? I am using Adobe Premiere for my edits. That's all. And then Photoshop, of course, for my thumbnails. That's the only thing that you need to have. And then your notepad. I mean, your Microsoft Word. Your standard Microsoft Word for your skill. You are an English-speaking dude, right? So, not like me that I'm a Filipino. It is so hard for me to write stuff because English is not my native language. But in your case, you have the unfair advantage. So make use of that. So you can express yourself much clearly, not like me. You can pretty much hear right now that I'm not an English speaker, right? So yeah. So on that note, I gotta go. It's 4 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. Where are you at, man, Prodigy? But thanks so much for the videos. Yours is the best by far with the graph. How much earned per hour? Yes, I do pretty much like That is my identity or the brand of my channel, by the way. I do show the stats. I do show your time earned. I do value your time, and I am making sure that you get all of the best content out there and the right kind of like choices, because I measure everything. You're never gonna go wrong. UK? Wow. Nice. I hope you are enjoying. You're gonna have a good night's sleep, okay? Do you speak English well? I don't think so, man. I can't. That's why. Okay, I think I am going to apply Angel's Eyes in here, but let's see if it will overcap to Simon. I think so. Oh, not yet. Sure. Your English is pretty solid? Caleb, what are you talking about? You can hear it. I don't think so. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to reach A rank in here to finish the fight. A rank, of course. And then we will apply normal attack, right? There you go. And then the last thing that we need to do here is, I guess, we need to apply perfect break, if I'm not mistaken, or at least we can use striker. Oh no, we're gonna be using striker later on. We'll use perfect break this time. There you go. I'm gonna be beating this guy now. Pretty sure about this one. Oh, something is wrong there, but okay, it's okay. I'm gonna be like optimize it later on, but it's okay. I still have another turn, and I think that Angel Eyes can finish this guy. Well, I can be wrong, but it's okay. For sure, there's an accent, but you're fluent. I wish, man. I wish. I mean, I can hear your accent, but your English is good, homie. Are you guys for real? Can't wait for the NG Plus contents from you. Collected all of the Pictos except DLC. Having so much fun with this game. Thanks again for your guides. Well, I will try. I will try to cover as much as NG Plus content that I will make, but to be honest, I'm really pressed of time right now because I will be covering Code Vein soon, but I will try my best. No worries about that. I will focus on the farming guides on NG Plus because that's most of the time that people are requesting. Hello Kevin Derek, hello Kabayan, what's up, another Filipino once again, and always welcome Prodigy. Well, always welcome. But I am not sure if I can beat this guy during this turn. Let's see. Angel Eyes, come on. Let's beat this guy. I think I can. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely we can beat this guy now. It's a nice stream. The build needs optimization still. Oh, it didn't die. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna end the stream if Simon will not die in here. Okay. Okay, here. Hold on a sec. Oh, my editor I think is calling me already, so I think I need to wrap things up soon. But it's okay. Hold on here. Just one more fight before I end this awesome stream. Pretty much I reached the goal of, optimizing the new Verso Immortal build. I just need to figure out some of the optimizations at the end of the fight, and everything else feels okay.
Cut him down.
There you go. And then
Cut him down.
shoot once or twice. There you go. And then let's cast Endbringer.
End of the line.
How are you? How are you, Kevin? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Alright, so what we need to do here is apply the Orioles debuff by reaching S rank, of course.
Let's have some fun.
There you go. And then what I need to do here is set up at least a rank for the perfection rank. There you go. Alright. And then so we can cast Angel Eyes, I guess, later on. Or what we can do here is we can apply another Endbringer, I guess. I'm gonna be coming back up. It's okay.
Again.
Just gonna reach here a rank. There you go. That is enough. So we can apply defense down and slow. There you go. And then we will be casting Angel Eyes so to survive the next turn.
I'll always come back. Just try it.
There you go.
Did I die again?
Yes, you died again. So I am trying to manage the damage in here. Alright, so what do I need to do here? I guess normal attack will do. There you go.
Maximum damage.
And then let's try to reach A rank. Hello, Prodigy! Welcome to the Empire! You just stopped? My goodness. Regardless. Welcome to the Empire, Prodigy. Welcome to the Empire, my lord. So, okay, so I just activate the Oriole buff in here. And we'll try to reach A rank for later use.
Bring it on. Here we go again.
I think I'm not gonna be able to skip phase 2 on this one, but we already managed to skip phase 2 like thrice already during this game. The stream is just that I need to optimize this last part. Okay, there you go. So I died. I need to proc the rush buff and then apply defense down. And then what we will need to do here is we need to cast Perfect Break, I guess. There you go.
Just try it.
I should have break him like, okay, now I know, I think I know what's the problem in here. I need to break this guy before my turn. Okay, sure. My actual turn. So okay, it's okay. I don't think that I can still skip the phase here, but I will try my best. Yeah, this is already a
I've lived through worse.
this is already a not so good run in there, but it's okay. At least we managed to optimize the build, but I guess the strategy needs to be optimized further. And apparently it's already 12:57 a.m. in here. And I need to fix some of the things of tomorrow's video. And I enjoyed the stream, guys. Really appreciate you guys joining my stream. I really appreciate everyone here. Alpha Seagull, Caleb, Kevin, Prodigy, Benjamin, Blank, all of you guys. Thank you for being in here, and Golden as well. I will see you in the next stream, of course. Maybe that's always Saturday every morning. For now, it's not final yet, so I'll gonna be around and then make more Clair Obscur content for you guys, of course. And yeah, thank you for being in here, and I hope you enjoyed your time. And like I always, stay awesome and safe, and I will catch you on the next one. Have the best night or day at your end, guys.